80% of falls in the home occur in the bathroom. Don't put yourself or a loved one at risk. There's a safe bathing system for everyone's budget.
Enjoy a bathing experience that combines safety, comfort, and excellence. If assisted living is not for you, a BCI walk-in tub may well be the answer, giving you the safety and freedom to live independently. A BCI walk-in tub is the most affordable and comfortable walk-in tub in the market today. With our dual drain technology, your tub will drain quickly, and for those that still like the feature of a shower, our two-way bliss gives you both a handheld and overhead shower head. We offer the best financing in the industry with payments as low as $99 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months with approved credit. For comfort, safety, price, and selection, it's got to be BCI Walk-In Tub. Be one of the first 50 callers and save $1,500.
Call 800-354-4377, 800-354-4377 for a free no obligation in-home consultation.
Welcome to Turnpike Sports. I'm Dave Weischadle, and as always, I'm joined by my producer and co-host, Doug Weischadle. Doug, what a weird NFL season. I want to bring this up now, even before our pick segment, powered by Betfred, by the way. I'm actually winning money betting on the New York Jets. What is going on in this world?
Everything is all upside down. Cats and dogs living
Dogs
together.
and cats living together, winning money on the Jets. Unbelievable.
It has been a very unique NFL season, to say the least. Yeah. I'm more excited now that basketball started because
you do well in basketball betting.
That's the reason I'm excited about it. I usually am okay with the NFL. This season has just been really, really odd. And but the NBA just started up. I actually, on the very first day, opening night, I won money on the Sixers. I hit a parlay, so everything was hunky-dory the opening night, but again,
everything is okay now that the NBA started.
For me, yes. It's almost like a little comfort area for me because NBA betting, has always been one of the things I have enjoyed. I mean, what I'm going to try this season though. When I'm going to try some hockey betting, regular season. I usually do NHL playoff betting.
I always find that interesting. We do a lot of interviews with professional bettors on this show and another broadcast show that we do, and they all seem to gravitate toward one sport. There are certainly professional sports bettors dabble in everything, but they specialize in a lot. That was the one that loves golf. Yes. I specialize in golf. That's my thing. Then another guy specializes in hockey. It's amazing where these professional bettors, their interests gravitate toward, and I guess they have good models that they work for specific sports and good algorithms and things like that. But it's interesting what sports professional bettors gravitate toward.
Everybody's got a different area of expertise. Also, I've noticed a lot of times some of the bettors talk about betting on a sport where they're not a big fan of. They love, betting on golf, but some of them don't watch golf. It's very
I don't get that,
because like when I bet on a basketball game, sometimes I don't even watch the basketball game.
Really?
I go watch something else because, sometimes watching it happen kind of drives me nuts. I want certain things to happen. But
you jinx it?
I guess you can call it that way. Right. But, it's going to be interesting and fun to watch. But I am going to try and do some NHL regular season betting. More so than I have in the past.
Okay. Well, we got a great show coming up for you. We got a Beatin The House segment, and then it's our Week 7, Doug?
Yes.
Pro Pick NFL bets we pick, and it's powered by Betfred, and having a ball with Betfred. I love their sports book. I mean, it's just such an easy sports book to use. It's user friendly, and I love books like that.
That's
and,
the best type of sports book
absolutely,
to have.
absolutely. And Betfred is outstanding. Today's trip down the Turnpike is brought to you by Drizzly, your online liquor store. Available in over 95 cities across North America, Drizzly offers a huge selection and competitive pricing with a side of personalized content. Now there's no need to leave the house. Get alcohol delivered in less than an hour by Drizzly. Head on over to drizzly.com and order today. And now get $5 off your first order of $20 or more when using promo code DRINK19 at checkout. Shop beer, wine, and liquor with drizzly.com.
Exit 1.
Just recently, we had Fubo Sportsbook cease operations in the United States.
Yes, very surprising.
It was surprising to a certain extent, but what I am leading up to here is the cessation, I guess is the right way of phrasing it, of operations of Fubo Sportsbook has led to a lot of people to wonder, should other sportsbooks start thinking about exit strategies out of the United States? I mean, I know it's early, but it's something you have to consider. I mean, you look at what's going on in the country right now. Everyone calls these guys the Big Four: FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars. They're around 80-85% of the market right now.
Well, look, we always talk about New York every week, and those four are make
94%.
up 94% of the New York market share. And I've asked journalists that come on this show who cover the sports betting field, what are now New York has 9 mobile sports books.
Yes.
What are the other 5 not doing that they're not getting a bigger market share? And, it's a big question. You really wonder why FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars are really, in New York anyway, are the ones really, really standing out in that market.
Well, around the country, you got to realize FanDuel and DraftKings had a leg up on everybody because of the fantasy sports side of everything.
Sure.
Brand recognition all over the place. But, I mean, you got these smaller companies. I mean, we had this happen with Bet America, Churchill Downs.
Yeah.
Remember, Bet America launched. They had also Twin Spires as their horse racing. Then they merged the Bet America and the Twin Spires. Now they don't really have anything, if you think about it. Yeah. WinBet has pulled back on spending. We have Fubo TV, pulling out of any kind of sports betting operation. By the way, they ceased operations on their sportsbook side, the gaming side.
This is Fubo, right?
This is Fubo Gaming. They stopped.
All right.
Fubo TV has grown in subscribers in North America. So, I think the Fubo Sportsbook tech was probably kind of an issue because you still have the latency issue. I think a product like that only works if you have zero latency.
Yeah.
And
explain what you mean by latency, because I'm sure a lot of people out there are listening.
From what I was reading, a lot of people in some of the other markets like Iowa and Arizona, where they had been live, they were like Fubo Sportsbook had been live.
Yeah.
In New Jersey, they were kind of in a holding pattern. They really hadn't really launched yet.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying that the stream of the game they were trying to bet on through Fubo Sportsbook, watching it through Fubo TV, that one integrated product, since it was delayed on the streaming side, everything they were doing on the betting side was even more delayed.
Yeah.
And
I've had that question for years, especially with in-play betting. I mean, if you're watching a stream, that's not real time. I mean, there's some delay. I'm sure the delay is not as much as it was a couple of years ago. But for in-play betting, I mean, you're betting on something that probably happened in real life, but you're watching a stream maybe a minute later. Who knows?
Depending on also the strength of the stream, too.
Yeah, who knows?
But, I mean, you have all these other groups, like we just mentioned WinBet. WinBet and PointsBet both pulled back their partnerships with the NFL to a certain extent.
Yeah.
They're no longer the big partners for the NFL. And then you got all these small books. You got SI Sportsbook. You got MaximBet, PlayUp, Tipico, Unibet, Bet365, BlueBet, all in the United States. And they're actually competing for what amounts to about 15% of the market.
Yeah.
And you've got all these different books out there. And it's starting to cause people to think, maybe some of these aren't going to survive, or maybe it's smart, pull out now before you crash and burn. And it's just a matter of, do you really want to fight the market, or do you want profitability in the market?
Yeah.
And I think with FanDuel and DraftKings now starting to focus on profitability, even Caesars and BetMGM, they're all focusing on profitability. I think you got to wonder which one of these books are going to go next.
Yeah, I can tell you in New Jersey, I mean, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, chances are, I mean, I'm not in front of a TV right now, but chances are somewhere in this state or New York or Pennsylvania, there's a commercial playing with one of those sports books there. I mean, they are everywhere. Well, I'm just talking sitting here in New Jersey. That's so I can't say what they're doing in Michigan or anything else like that. But, you know, here you walk by a TV, you're going to see, wait 5 minutes and you're going to see a commercial of one of these 4 sports books because, you know, they are really, really in your face in New Jersey.
Well,
so.
the other thing in New Jersey, New York, in New Jersey, and especially Pennsylvania, if you don't see a sports book commercial, you see an online casino commercial.
Sure.
And I think a lot of these sports books may be waiting for help from the online casino side of things. I don't know if they're going to get it.
I saw a Poker Stars commercial, online Poker Stars
poker
in New Jersey. It's constant here. But as far as, you know, WynnBET, you mentioned WynnBET, and I asked you before the NFL season started, WynnBET used to sponsor the Jets pregame show.
Longer.
No longer this year. I was surprised not to see that. So there must be some kind of a pullback with a lot of sports books here.
It's a matter of profitability.
Sure,
and I think now it's a matter not just of profitability, but survivability in the United States market if you're not one of the quote-unquote Big Four operators.
Yep.
Exit 2.
Just recently, we got back from the first casino eSport conference in Atlantic City, New Jersey, held at the eSport Innovation Center at Stockton University.
Yeah, right on the boardwalk.
Ari and Ben Fox, as well as Andrew Walgus, who heads up the eSport Innovation Center over at Stockton, put on a great show, 2 days worth of great panels, great people.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Esports is, I think, the wave of the future. You know, you're looking for something new to bet on. I know in New Jersey you can bet on esport tournaments. Certain esport tournaments they have to, you know, petition for to the specific tournaments, but you can bet on esports. And I know Vegas is and Nevada are really talking about esports and formulating some rules and regulations regarding it. But as far as betting goes, I think esports is the wave of the future, and I think the eSport Innovation Center is doing amazing things
by the way,
esports.
For people who haven't seen that campus, the Stockton University Atlantic City campus, beautiful buildings. They did an incredible job.
We were there for the ribbon cutting.
Yes. They had everybody up front there doing all the ribbon cutting.
Beautiful day, too. It wasn't too cold.
Nice
it was a gorgeous day in Atlantic City. Right on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. So, you know, it's a great facility there.
And, you know, you walk in, and it's actually very well constructed. The room that they have there is set up almost perfectly for not just the conference, but also they've got different areas set up for different types of activities.
Let me. The facilities there for esports is amazing, and something close to my heart. They had a Pac-Man machine. Well, I mean, I guess you consider that esports. It was esports in my day, but it's awesome from the newest technology and, you know, to Pac-Man. And I think would we see other games that we grew up with?
There?
Yeah, we grew up with. So no, it's an amazing thing for the esport industry. Down there.
And the panels were great. I mean, we saw a really good one with responsible gambling with Martin Litchka, Bill Pascrell. Esports betting led by Seth Shore. That was very interesting.
Future of esports in Atlantic City with John Boyd.
It could be.
Well, that's
you're talking about the next.
That's the seminar.
Seminar.
So the seminar for the future of esports in Atlantic City with John Boyd and everyone. So.
It was actually their very first one in Atlantic City.
Yeah,
Ari and Ben have been doing one, the Casino Esport Conference out in Las Vegas.
Alexis Park
at the resort, but out in Las Vegas, and it's beginning its 7th year.
Wow!
And they've had a great response out there. And again, I think the East Coast has some catching up to do in terms of esports.
Well, I think they made a huge step forward with the eSport Innovation Center, and what
Yes.
Stockton is doing for the eSport community is amazing.
Yeah, and if you've been watching us on TV, we've got some video.
Oh yeah, you're
going
playing the
across it.
video.
Yes,
Good,
I'm
play the
doing some
video.
stuff there.
So-
The building is beautiful.
Yeah.
The people were all friendly there. It was a great crowd that they had.
No, it was outstanding.
Met some very interesting people. Met some really.
And you learn a lot, too, at these
Exactly.
conferences. It's great because, there are things that I didn't know about what Atlantic City was doing. I didn't know what a lot of things were happening with sports betting and esports. So, no, it was great. Great information, great people. It was first-class conference all the way.
I can't wait to go back to the next one as well.
Yeah.
Ari has been putting these on for, like I said, 7 years, and they just keep getting better and better and better. And they found a home there in Stockton University, right on the campus.
Yeah, absolutely. Love what Stockton's doing.
Yes.
Drizzly makes it easy to shop a huge selection of beer, wine, and liquor from wherever I am. I just open the app, find what I want, and it's at my door in under 60 minutes.
Drizzly. Ding dong, Drizzly.
Exit 3.
Each week we talk either metaverse, NFTs, or any kind of cryptocurrency in this exit. Now we've got, I guess you can call it the merging of old-time playing cards with NFTs. We have bicycle playing cards.
Oh, they have NFTs now, huh?
They have purchased Bored Ape number 1227.
All right.
They purchased this back in June. And let's set the stage a little bit. They've been trying to get more involved in the Web3, the metaverse, however you want to phrase it, for a while now. They created a collection of cards called the Genesis Collection.
Now, are
And
these like playing cards?
these are
or-
actual physical playing cards that
All
they
right.
created.
All right.
They're traditional playing cards transformed as if they were 1,000 years into the future.
Okay. All right.
I'm very curious. I have yet to see a picture.
Are
of
they
these.
online or something like that?
They are
'Cause I
sold
wanna-
out already.
Oh, all right.
So what they have been doing is they've been preparing to get more of these cards out into the market. Like I said, they just bought Bored Ape number 1227. Now, the Bored Ape is a series of NFTs that are monkey-themed, ape-themed.
Okay.
And they're cartoon apes in different clothing, different poses.
Okay. All right.
And the one they bought, number 1227, has an ape with holographic eyeglasses
All
and
right.
a Joker card
Okay.
sticking out of his helmet.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm so glad Bicycle's doing this because I love Bicycle. We have boxes of Bicycle cards because way back a long time ago we used to represent card tournaments, the World Series of Hearts, World Series of Spades,
Yep.
World Series of Euchre. And Bicycle was the sponsor.
Yep.
And, I saw boxes of Bicycle playing cards, which
And,
is
and
awesome.
it was always interesting seeing the different types of lines of cards that they came up with.
Yeah.
But here they're doing, in terms of the Bored Ape, they're creating a physical deck of Bored Ape playing cards.
Okay.
And they're going to be using the ape-themed deck.
So when you say physical, I mean I
You're
can
gonna-
hold
yeah.
them in my
Yes,
hands,
they're gonna
right?
be-
They're
they're gonna
not
use the artwork.
They're not floating in the metaverse somewhere. I can actually physically hold
You're
them.
going to actually be able to play Bored Ape playing cards with bicycle playing cards.
Okay.
What they're doing now with this Genesis collection, they're mixing all this together now. They're taking the Bored Ape image,
All right.
making it an NFT.
Okay.
You buy this Bored Ape image, and now you can get one of these sold-out decks.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing now.
Yeah. See how? Well, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
Bicycle's doing
I
it.
see what. Okay. All right. Okay. But no, I always like NFTs that serve a function. You know, some NFTs, you know, you have and you just hold on to it. They're an investment. But other NFTs, you know, you get them and they're like money. You can get things for them. So I like the way Bicycle Playing Cards is doing this.
It actually is incredibly smart because now they can control the production run of these cards that are the physical cards that are coming out. And I'm wondering if they're going to start doing this with more and more of their decks. I mean, they used to have decks way back when we were, like you just mentioned, years ago when we were doing those tournaments.
Yeah.
They used to have specialty decks of cards that aren't in existence anymore. I wonder if they're going to start using NFTs to bring back these old collectible decks of cards. It's another unique way of an NFTs being used in terms of I don't want to say utility, but in a real world sense that ties everything together.
Now, I might be wrong. Is Bicycles in Ohio?
Bicycle is still in Ohio, but they aren't owned by Bicycle anymore.
Oh, okay.
Carta Mundi owns them.
Okay.
That company bought them about maybe 5 years ago.
Okay. All right.
But it's still Bicycle Playing Cards, and they're going to have these NFTs just to round out this exit here. They're going to put these NFTs in a metaverse gallery. It's going to be, and I'm going to get this right, Artcade.
Artcade. Okay.
Like arcade,
Okay.
but with a G.
Artcade. Okay.
Yeah, Artcade. It's the first experiential NFT gallery.
Are they making up words now?
I don't know. It sounds like they are.
Experiential.
And it's just one of those situations where you're going to go into a virtual gallery, buy a virtual Bored Ape NFT, and get a real deck of cards.
Cool. Great.
Think about that one. That's instead
awesome.
of going the other way around where you're going into a real place and buying something digital, you're going into a digital place and getting something real.
That's awesome. That's great.
It's really cool what Bicycle is doing. I hope we see more of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exit 4.
And finally today, we're going to be talking Clipper Vision. And no, this is not a barber shop kind of thing. This is actually the Los Angeles Clippers launching the very first direct-to-consumer streaming platform in the NBA.
Let me tell you something. I'm hearing a lot about the Clippers because a lot of people are high on them winning the NBA championship.
I am not.
So no, you are not. You are
not.
okay. So I'm hearing a lot of Clipper talk. So
Everyone has a lot of.
This is a good time for Clipper Vision. If they're a very good team right now.
They are a very good team. They always are at the beginning of the season. I've always, every NBA season, the last 5 NBA seasons.
Well, they got the injury bug a couple of times
But it's always been Clippers and Nets, Clippers and Nets, Clippers and Nets. Every time we see them, that's a tangent.
I'm not too impressed with the Nets this year.
No. But anyway, going back to the Clippers, I'm very impressed with their technology side of everything.
Okay. All
Let
right.
me put it that way. They have launched Clipper Vision. This has nothing to do with the NBA app or the NBA TV streams or anything like that. This is their own direct-to-consumer stream OTT platform that they have developed.
Okay.
And not only is it the first one that is just owned by one single team, it's also the first one that has 6 different streams in it.
Wow. Okay.
It's you're going to be able to get at least 70 games live through the platform if you're in the market.
Okay.
Without having a pay TV subscription.
Okay.
Which that's a key for
So
a
if
lot
you're
of
in the
people.
East Coast, and I'm assuming you can get this like through a smart television or something like that. I would guess, right? I mean,
this
or
is
this like an app on your phone.
You're talking to watch the 70 plus games.
Yeah.
And you have to be in the local market.
Okay.
That's on that stream.
So okay, all right.
And that's without
But you
having
can
a
get
pay
Clipper
TV
Vision
subscription.
if
You
you're on the
can do
East
it,
Coast and
yes.
you have like a Roku TV.
And also if you have a cable subscription.
Okay.
Yeah. So a pay TV subscription. That's how you get when you're out of the market. But it's free for in-market people who don't have a pay TV subscription.
Okay. So what do I get with Clipper Vision?
Well, you get Baller Vision.
Polarville, okay.
It's a live commentary during the games. It's an alternate broadcast.
Oh, okay, good. I like those.
From some of Clipper Nation's biggest names
Cool,
and former players, former front office people, whoever is going to be there. They're going to have special guests throughout the season.
So it's going to be like a Manning cast kind of thing going on with
They
the Clippers?
haven't disclosed what that is going to be like.
Okay.
I think what you're going to be seeing is sort of like a Manning cast. Well, the Manning cast is a separate program.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be a play-by-play mixed in
okay.
with some discussion, all
All
that
right,
stuff.
okay.
More so, less. I don't know if Manning cast is copyable for basketball. That's the thing.
Okay.
They're also going to have live game streams from Bally Sports, Southern California,
Okay.
and KTL TV. So they're going to have other broadcast streams mixed in with everything.
Okay.
So you're going to have two different streams of those types of broadcasts. That's in addition to the national TV stream that
Okay.
you're going to see. They're going to have also the first, and I thought this was interesting, the first dedicated Korean broadcast.
Really? That's cool.
No one else has done a Korean broadcast. The NBA is huge in
Yeah,
Asia,
yeah, no,
Korea
absolutely.
especially, China, but they're the first ones who are going to have a strictly Korean telecast through the stream. They're also going to have Spanish broadcasts too.
See, that's great. I love what they're doing with that. I mean, they're really talk about fan engagement. I mean, this is
Yes.
great. I mean, if you're a Clipper fan or an LA Sport fan, this is a great thing to have.
Now we're going to talk about the other two channels. That was 4 of the streams.
Oh, okay. Wow, there's even more. Wow.
There's
okay.
6 streams,
Wow.
6 different
All
streams,
right.
and I want to get the names right here. They're going to have the Court Vision stream, which is powered by Amazon.
All right.
Basically, it's going to have augmented graphics over the broadcast. You're going to see shot selection.
Oh,
you're going to
all
see
right.
speed of passes, players,
Wow.
any kind of data regarding the game itself. You're going to be seeing overlaid on
Wow,
this stream.
okay.
And also, they're going to include some real shot time probabilities. What's the percentage of the shot going in?
Wow. Okay.
So I think you know where that's going to lead to.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Gee,
Yeah,
you think bettors could use that?
And the other one is Court Vision Mascot Mode, which is going to be even more overlay graphics, courtside views, all that stuff. It's going to be all augmented reality.
I wonder if they're going to add like a betcast. I mean, I know California doesn't have sports betting, but I'm curious to see if that's in the future, if California ever does get sports betting, if there's going to be a betcast for the LA Clippers.
The fact that they're working with Amazon leads me to believe yes at some point, because the NBA already has betcasts.
Yeah, no,
But only
I
in the
enjoy
areas that they have
betcasts.
sports
Yeah,
betting.
yeah. So-
I wonder if we're going to start seeing some of these OTT platforms developed by the teams that, regardless of where you're at, if you're in a legalized sports betting area, you're going to be able to watch a betcast and use
Sure.
the betcast.
No.
I just
They're fun to watch. You know,
Yes.
I like a different alternative. Sometimes you just don't want the same vanilla kind of announcing, and I like the choices these alternative broadcasts give you.
and if you want the entire season through Clipper Vision,
Okay.
$199.99.
Hey, that's not a bad price for an entire season. An
No.
entire season is pretty long.
Especially when you
Especially the LA Clippers will probably make the playoffs, so you're going to get a lot of basketball for $200.
well, here's where the betcast comes in too, because they've also when you do 100,
and they don't have a betcast, by the way.
No,
We're
they
just
don't.
mentioning.
But
the
I'm
betcast.
thinking this may be where it comes in. With the $199.99 subscription, you get a regular season subscription to Bally Sports. In addition to the Clipper
Do you have
Vision.
that? Is that part of it?
That's part of it. You
Oh,
you get
okay.
regular season access to Bally Sports.
Wow. Okay.
And a limited edition LA Clippers jacket
cool. See,
to sign up for the entire season. That's not just the 70 games are free. If you want all,
that's more. That jacket is probably worth
Yes.
more than $200. So that's a pretty damn good deal.
Now, the $199.99, they're not clear whether the playoffs are included.
Okay.
But they say the entire season, so I'm assuming the playoff run,
Okay.
if they get into the playoffs, are going to be included in the $199.
Sure, why wouldn't
But
it be?
I think we're going to see more teams doing this.
I think it's a great idea. I think a lot of teams are going to be watching this to see how it's done and
Yes.
see the response.
Especially with Amazon.
I
data
love the
involved.
idea. I love the idea. And today's trip down the Turnpike was brought to you by Drizzly, your online liquor store. Available in over 95 cities across North America, Drizzly offers a huge selection and competitive pricing with a side of personalized content. Now there's no need to leave the house. Get alcohol delivered in less than an hour by Drizzly. Head on over to drizzly.com and order today. And now get $5 off your first order of $20 or more when using our promo code DRINK19 at checkout. Shop beer, wine, and liquor with drizzly.com.
And as always, you can get in touch with Turnpike Sports by calling or texting us at 609-512-5910. That's 609-512-5910. At Turnpike Sports is the show's handle on Facebook and Twitter. At Turnpike Sports Radio is our handle on Instagram. And as always, our email address is info@turnpikesportsradio.com. And don't forget, you can listen to the show via Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, radio.com mobile app, as well as Stitcher and YouTube. You can also watch us on your smart TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. Head on over to turnpikesports.net. You'll be able to watch our video channel there.
Well, we got a great show coming up for you. We got a Beatin The House segment, and then our Week 7 NFL Pro Pick segment. Unbelievable. Week 7. And it's powered by Betfred. So stick around. We'll be right back with more Turnpike Sports.
Yeah, you, come here. Haven't you heard? We don't need to hide anymore.
Now, we can shop privately for adult products at adamandeve.com. They've got massage oils, lingerie, and lots more we can't mention here. Use offer code SPICE404. They'll give you 50% off almost any one item, 3 free DVDs, free mystery gift, and free shipping. That's 50% off, free shipping, and more. Private shopping starts at adamandeve.com.
The Turnpike Sports Pro Football Pick segment is brought to you by Betfred Sportsbook. Never miss a bet with Betfred Sportsbook. Betfred Sports brings over 50 years of experience through the United States betting industry. Straight bets, in-play wagering, parlay cards, teasers, and more. Head on over to BetfredSports.com or download the Betfred Sportsbook app in Colorado, Iowa, or Arizona and get in on all the action today. New signups will receive up to $250 in free bets when wagering $50. Download the Betfred Sportsbook app today. Offer valid in Colorado, Iowa, and Arizona only. Visit BetfredSports.com for terms and conditions. Please gamble responsibly. If you have any questions or concerns about your gambling or someone close to you, call 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa, 1-800-NEXT-STEP in Arizona, and 1-800-522-4700 in Colorado.
Welcome to NFL Week 8. This is the Turnpike Sports Pro Football Pick segment powered by Betfred Sports. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to take you through some of our best bets for the upcoming weekend.
I gotta tell you, I've been dying to break this. Look, I'm not complaining. For the last 7 weeks, every week I've gone 2-1. I was just, oh God, I just want to break through to 3-0. It'd be perfect. Ugh.
I have to admit, right now,
I shouldn't be complaining because it's a great record, but you kind of want that perfect weekend.
I'm very happy with going 2-1, 3 out of the last 4 weeks. I went 1-2 the other week, so I've been actually doing pretty well, pretty consistent myself here. I'm very happy with how I'm performing now as opposed to the early part of the year because, quite honestly, this season's been just really topsy-turvy.
NFL teams haven't been doing well.
No,
So
no.
it's just, of course, bettors aren't going to do well because it's so crazy and wacky
Yep.
and it's insane. But
Both
I should be very happy that I'm 2-1
Yes.
every week. But it's one of those things. It's frustrating.
Well, hey, both underdogs and the unders are hitting around 60, 61,
Unders
62%.
are hitting at a historic rate.
Both of them are
Historic
historic. The underdogs shouldn't be winning like this, but but they are. And
Although one under I took didn't hit last Monday night, the Patriots versus the Bears. I took the under 20.5 points for the first half, and they just blew right by.
yeah, they ended up scoring 24 points in the
What
first
the hell
half.
got in? I'm trying to figure out what got into the Bears or what got into the Patriots. I did not understand that game. I did not see that result happening. It's just absolutely amazing.
I didn't expect Belichick to replace Mac Jones that quickly. I at least thought maybe the first quarter would be Mac Jones.
He claims he was going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
He claims it was health reasons, but he took him out right after a interception, so kind of looks a little weird.
Yeah.
But, all right. Well, whatever.
Jones seemed to be running okay.
Let me tell you something. The New England media is going crazy.
Yes.
First, and little hint coming up, the Patriots are involved in one of my picks this weekend.
I
And,
thought about doing that too, but
it's just, you don't know who the quarterback for the New England Patriots are because the Patriots don't know who the quarterback is going to be. So, but I'll get to that game when I get to that game.
okay.
A little tease for everyone.
Well, like I said, we're in Week 8 NFL regular season here. As always with our picks, we use the Tuesday lines from Betfred Sports. And as always, we tell people when you're making bets for this upcoming weekend games, please check the lines before you bet.
Yep.
They will change. Some may change dramatically depending on who the quarterback is in a certain New England team.
I don't think the line is going to change anyway.
I think it will.
For that,
I think it will.
They both suck. Who
Yes.
cares? It doesn't. Pick one and run with it.
Well, again,
if you're the
I'm
Patriots,
seeing-
pick a quarterback and run with it. It doesn't matter.
I have to admit,
If your defense is going to play like it played last Monday night, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is.
If we're going into the Patriots thing a little bit right now,
Okay, I'll stop.
There's
I'll
a
stop.
little bit of a Jets bias going on in a lot of the books. They're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Should I just do my game right now?
No,
okay.
let's
all
get
right,
into it.
All right. Okay.
Like I was saying,
All right.
backtracking a little bit,
All right.
we use Tuesday lines,
All
and
right.
at each week we pick 3 games each. We do the spread or a total bet. We do not do money lines. And as always, please check the lines before you make a bet on these games because, again, by game time, we're using Tuesday lines. By the time the game kicks off, you may see a different line. You may see better. You may see worse. But
The
it's something
trading
to take note
deadline
of.
is coming up.
Yes.
Who knows? Keep checking the lines.
So without any more discussion, let's get into the games for this week. Well, here we are in Week 8. I've never done a London game for the pick segment. So I decided I wanted to take a look at the London game this
So you
week.
want to ruin your Sunday right off the bat, huh?
I wanna wake up-
9:30 in the morning. You want to.
I wanna wake up in a
wipe
bad
the
mood.
sleep from your
Yes,
eyes, and oh my
yes.
God, I'm losing.
Yes, I want to get the first loss out of
Good,
the way
good.
early.
Right during coffee.
My coffee tastes so good with a loss. But anyway, in this game, we've got the Denver Broncos traveling, I guess you can call it. The Jacksonville Jaguars are the home team here. Jacksonville's favored by 3. There's an over-under of 39. This line has already changed a little bit since it opened up, especially the total. The total's gone down.
Interesting.
Jacksonville is playing their 9th game in London. The Broncos are playing their 3rd.
Okay.
Jacksonville's going for their 2nd straight win, possibly, if they beat Denver here. Broncos are
For London, right?
For London.
Yeah.
Broncos are 0-2 in London.
Okay.
And they have the NFL's worst scoring offense, according
Who's
to
that? Who's that?
the Denver Broncos.
Broncos, yeah.
14.3 points a game.
Okay.
And which also tells me why the total's going down.
Sure.
We have the Jacksonville Jaguars are actually 4-4 in London.
Okay.
They're going to try and go 5-4. Doug Peterson has played in London, has coached in London before with the Eagles.
Okay, yeah.
The Eagles beat the Jaguars.
Okay, yeah.
So he's 1-0 in London as well. So there's some little combination of good things going on for the Jaguars there. Both teams do have pretty good defenses. As a matter of fact, I like the Denver defense an awful lot. They have, kind of suspect offenses. At times, Jacksonville has had a good offense.
I don't know who's going to play quarterback for Denver. Is Russell Wilson
right now, as we're taping this, Rippon is going to be the quarterback. Okay. They're trying to decide whether or not Russell Wilson will play. I don't think it's going to make a difference the way Russell Wilson has been playing this year. The Denver is kind of having trouble scoring every day, and it's crazy. The Broncos are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 meetings with Jacksonville as well. All this is telling me I should go with the spread, but I'm going to go with the under 39 points here.
Okay. My first game is the Carolina Panthers traveling to the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are 4.5 point favorites, and the total is 42. I don't get the Carolina Panthers. They trade away Christian McCaffrey, and then they go and beat the Buccaneers. How does that happen? But I like Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta, they have been a covering machine this year. I mean, they have, I guess people would call them the best of the bad teams. So I haven't placed a bet on them yet this year, and this is going to be my first week betting on them. I like Atlanta Falcons for this one. Atlanta is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against an AFC opponent, and 13-5 against the spread against a team with a losing record, and that's what the Carolina Panthers have. I think the Falcons have enough to beat Carolina by at least a touchdown. So I'm taking Atlanta Falcons and laying the points.
Second game of the week, we have the New York Giants traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 3 in this game. The over-under is 45. We got another game here where I said this earlier on regarding the Jets, but I think we have a little bias against the Giants, too, by the books here. It's almost like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop here, and the other team from New Jersey, New York, whatever you want to call it. I really like what Brian Daboll's doing with that team. They're playing extremely well. Saquon Barkley looks like the Saquon Barkley of his 2019 self. Daniel Jones is being efficient. He's being smart with the football.
He looks good. He looks very good.
I have a hard time saying that about him, but yes, he does look
He's
good.
also playing for a contract this year, too, so that helps.
But he's also playing against a counterpart, if you look at it, the way Seattle's been built. Good defense, good running game.
Very good.
Very efficient quarterback.
Very surprising.
It makes me wonder how good Geno Smith would have been with the Jets if they actually had weapons and an offensive line for him.
Or a competent coach.
Well, that's a whole other thing.
The Jets finally have a competent coach. I'll talk about that in a second on my game.
But right now we have the Giants are coming in riding a 4-game winning streak against the spread. They're 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The road team in this series is 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings. The Giants are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games in October. Everything is making me feel that I don't care what the books say. I really feel like the Giants are kind of bucking a trend here, and they're doing what's unexpected, and I'm going with the Giants +3.
Well, for my next game, I'm hanging with another disrespected New York team. I'm taking my game is the New England Patriots are traveling to the Jets. The New England Patriots are 2-point favorites. Oh my God, why? I have no idea why. And the total is 40.5 points. The Jets have looked great of late. The Patriots were dismantled by the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears did this to the New England Patriots in Foxborough, and the Patriots
in prime time.
And the Patriots are now traveling to the Meadowlands, and they're favorites. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I know. Look, the Jets have suffered a bad injury. Breece Hall.
Couple bad injuries.
Yeah, he's out for the year, and I mean, I'm like I said, the Patriots. who's their quarterback? I don't know who their quarterback is. The problem is the Patriots don't know who their quarterback is. And you know what? You want to know a little secret? It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's Bailey Zappi. I don't care if it's Mac Jones. I don't think they give you anything. I think they're the same kind of quarterback.
They even look alike.
Yeah, they're not dynamic players. They can't. I guess Zappi is a little better at getting the ball downfield, but still they make stupid decisions. It's just absolutely crazy. Well, here, let me give you some numbers. The New England Patriots are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 division games. The Jets are 4-1 against the spread when they play a team with a losing record. Guess what? The Patriots have a losing record. So you know what? I'm taking the home dog. And if you give me a home dog with a record of 5-2 against a team with a losing record with a quarterback controversy, guess what? Betting tip for you. I'm taking the home dog in that situation every time. I'm taking the New York Jets.
I'm also curious to see their black helmets.
Oh, okay. That it? Oh, see, that might be the jinx for me. You know, if the Patriots win, it's the black helmets of the Jets.
That's the Gucci.
No one told me there would be black helmets.
Well, they're going to be unveiling them for that game.
Here we go. All right, but I'm still taking the Jets.
Last game of the week, I have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to the Minnesota Vikings. We have Minnesota.
Almost took it.
We have Minnesota favored by 3.5. There's an over-under of 49 in this game. The Vikings had a bye in Week 7, so they're coming in kind of rested for this game here. They're riding a 4-game winning streak before that. They're 3-0 at home. The Vikings have one of the best passing offenses in the league right now. The Arizona Cardinals have one of the worst defenses in the league. We have a game here that it's just there for Minnesota to take here, I would think, judging by what's going on.
The 3.5 bothered me. That's why I
dug into some notes here.
From it. Okay. All right.
Minnesota is 1-3 against the spread in their last 4 games. I looked at the games where they lost against the spread. They didn't lose any game that was closer than 4 points. You know, the spread was 4, 10, and 6.5. The only game they won against the spread was 3. Here it's 3.5. I'm just figuring the way Minnesota's offense has been clicking right now, the way Arizona's defense has not been clicking, the way Arizona's offense hasn't been able to get anything going whatsoever. You may see DeAndre Hopkins do some damage here and there, but I really think the Minnesota Vikings offense and defense should be more capable of taking over this game. And right now the Cardinals are 0-2-2 against the spread in their last 4 meetings in Minnesota. You've got the Cardinals are also 0-4-2 against the spread in their last 6 meetings with Minnesota overall, no matter where they play. They haven't beaten them in 7 games against the spread.
Okay.
I'm going with Minnesota and laying the 3.5.
All right, my last game is the 49ers traveling downstate to the Los Angeles Rams. The 49ers are 1.5-point favorites, and the total is 42.5. I like the San Francisco 49ers this year. Their defense is getting healthy. I know they stumbled last week against the Chiefs, but guess what? It's the Chiefs. Everyone stumbles against the Chiefs. Even if you beat the Chiefs, you don't look great beating the Chiefs, but it's the Chiefs. And the LA Rams. My God, where'd that come from?
Years ago.
Los Angeles Rams are just a far cry from the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, here, the 49ers tend to do very well against teams that are in the NFC. The San Francisco is 4-0 against the spread against the NFC West and are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games versus NFC teams. I think this is going to be a close game. I think it's going to be decided in the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter, but I think the 49ers will pull it out by field goal. So I like the 49ers, and I bet you there's going to be a ton of 49er fans in the LA stadium.
Probably.
So it's going to
they
feel
do
like
travel well.
It's going to feel, especially in California, it's going to feel like a home game for the 49ers. So I like the 49ers here. I like them bouncing back against their loss against Kansas City last week, which, by the way, that was one of your picks last week on the
I just
show.
didn't think they could keep up with that
City.
offense.
Everyone else is picking San Francisco in that game, and you got Kansas City. Good for you. But no, I think they're going to bounce back against L.A. Just doesn't look right. They don't look like the same team as last year. So I like the 49ers in this position, and I like them covering the 1.5-point spread.
All right, let's recap the games. Go ahead.
All right, I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons and laying the 4.5 points against the Carolina Panthers. I'm taking the underdog Jets to beat the Patriots. I think they're going to win outright. I mean, I don't think they're just going to cover the 2 points. I think they're going to beat the New England Patriots at home. And I'm taking the 49ers to beat the LA Rams. I think they're going to cover that 1.5-point spread.
I'm doing the under 39 in the Broncos-Jaguars game over in London. I'm doing the Giants +3 against the Seahawks, and also Minnesota laying the 3.5 against the Arizona Cardinals. That's it for this week's show. That was NFL Week 8. Enjoy your NFL Sunday, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, good luck with the picks. Good luck with your Sunday games. So we'll talk to you next time on the Turnpike.
With Drizzly, I can shop a huge selection of beer, wine, and liquor. I just open the app, find what I want, and it's at my door in under 60 minutes. Drizzly also lets me shop from multiple stores in my area and compare prices on thousands of products.
Ding dong, Drizzly.
We'll get back to the show in a few moments, but I just wanted to take some time and tell everyone about Bean Genius, the smart specialty coffee subscription service. Bean Genius sells freshly roasted coffee from some of the best independent coffee roasters in the country. They feature over 2,000 specialty coffee blends, all at your fingertips at beangenius.com. Here's how it works. Head on over to beangenius.com and take their palate profiler test to find out what coffee best fits your taste. Then select from a variety of subscription plans. Every subscription comes with free shipping, and delivery can even be scheduled for once or twice each month. And based upon your review of each coffee blend you try, Bean Genius actually learns your individual taste preferences and then suggests future coffee blends for you. And now you can get 10% off your Bean Genius subscription when you use our promo code PIKE at checkout. Bean Genius offers a variety of subscription plans to suit any coffee lover's needs. Subscribe with Bean Genius today and start enjoying some of the best tasting coffee around. And save 10% off your coffee plan with promo code PIKE.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Beatin The House is brought to you by BetMGM Casino. Play your favorite casino games at BetMGM Online Casino. Slots, table games, live dealer games, everything you love about Atlantic City and Vegas, all online at BetMGM. Don't wait. Join in the fun now. Go to BetMGM Casino, create an account using our promo code Turnpike, and become a verified player.
New players get $25 free when signing up, plus a first deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's promo code Turnpike at BetMGM.com for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 free. Grab a lion's share of the fun at BetMGM.com. Must be 21 years or older to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin The House, where we crisscross the country going through the different casino jackpots, whether it be slot, whether it be a table game, Pai-Gow poker, bingo, keno. If it's a jackpot, even lottery, we talk about. We go through the different locations where they've happened and also what they've won. And it's every week we find not only sometimes we find a new table game or a new slot to talk about, we find new casinos to talk about.
But by the way, speaking of games, I'm loving this Halloween season because a lot of the online casinos have their Halloween themed games out, which is really cool. So
everyone has
everyone's Halloween themed.
Yes.
Even Doug behind him has the pumpkins and things like that.
Bats,
I can actually see you on the monitor. I just noticed the background.
Had to do a Halloween background.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got games like Halloween Jack out there. You've got the Bloodsuckers line of games.
Yes.
The Bloodsuckers 1 and 2. You got
there was a Number of the Beast. I'm not sure that's not.
The Beast.
Is that what's the name
Number
of it,
the Beast,
or I don't even know what it is. It's
there's
it's
a lot of different ones out there. There's a lot of witch themed ones.
Okay.
A lot of ghost. I know a couple of them have Ghostbusters
because I know a lot of casinos are promoting the hell out of their Halloween themed
Good
games,
choice of words for Halloween,
or their horror type games or anything like that.
Well, there's even the one was it Wolf's Bane or Wolf Bane or Wolf Den, where it's a town surrounded by werewolves, and you gotta. It's the theme
that's
of the
a slot machine.
That's a
slot
machine.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so
I got to look for that. What is that?
Wolf's Bane or Wolf's
something
Den?
wolf, right?
Yeah,
okay.
and you'll know it because it has a werewolf as its image.
Okay,
so,
all right. I'll look for a
some
werewolf.
really really cool stuff. If you have a chance, check it out.
Yeah,
I mean, Halloween's just right around the corner here. We're this weekend is the weekend before Halloween, so try and get to these games before the promos stop with these, but they're there year round.
Yeah,
But
they're just
really
more
fun to play.
Yeah, they really promote them this time of year. So,
well, let's get started. Oh, by the way, keep the press releases coming in. info@turnpikesportsradio.com is the email address to send them to, and we'll just keep doing the segment. And it's kind of fun to watch all this stuff happen every week. We're going to start off in Vegas. Usually we start off in Vegas anyway,
sure.
But sometimes we don't. But this week, Bally's Las Vegas. We have a visitor to Bally's winning the mega progressive jackpot worth $496,675.95, getting a royal flush, playing 3-card poker at Bally's.
Wow.
No word on the size of the bet that he placed on the table game. It was a Caesars Rewards member, and the person chose to remain anonymous.
I think I'd do that too. I don't know if I ever won something big. I don't know if I'd take a picture or stuff. I don't know.
Well, the one thing
have your weird friends come out of the woodwork,
exactly. with their hands out.
Yeah.
But the one thing you got to realize, different states have different regulations in terms of remaining anonymous.
Yeah, especially with the lottery.
Yeah. I know there are some states that there's a minimum amount you have to win before you can say, I want to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're putting your name out there.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind when you win a jackpot.
Yeah, right. I'll still win the jackpot.
Yeah, I'll take the money.
Yeah, I'll take the slings and arrows coming with putting your name out there. But hey.
Well, anyway, we're going now across the country. We're going over to Pittsburgh.
All right.
We have Live Casino Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, beautiful place.
Oh, yeah. No, it's great.
Has a 2-story FanDuel sportsbook in it, too.
Yeah.
An Allegheny County man is celebrating $356,991 when he won at Live Casino Pittsburgh. He was playing a $5 hand of Mississippi Stud.
Oh, okay.
You don't hear about Mississippi Stud.
No, I don't even know how you.
That's a table game. That's a table game.
Well, I know that, but I'm just wondering how you play it.
Well, he hit a royal flush on the progressive jackpot.
All right.
$5 hand, $356,991. Live Casino Pittsburgh. And, the jackpot was won by a guy named Richard, and I'll just use M as his last name.
Okay.
Richard's jackpot broke the previous record jackpot.
Oh, wow. All right.
Set recently in August by a Washington County man whose $5 bet paid out $311,408, on the Blazing Sevens progressive jackpot while playing blackjack.
So a record jackpot at Live Casino Pittsburgh, huh?
Yes.
Wow, good for him.
Actually, if you think about 2 record jackpots, one was in August, one's here in October.
Yeah, hey, they're paying off.
311,000 was just beaten recently. 356,000, almost 357,000. Different games though.
Okay.
And according to Live Casino, Pittsburgh, they have paid out more than $55 million in cash on 18,500 total jackpots.
Wow.
So that's this year alone.
I love those live casinos. The one in Philadelphia is great. You know, one of the best burgers of my life.
Yes.
That's one of my criteria to judge a casino bar by. We call it how good the burger was.
Well, Cordish Gaming always puts out a good product, whether it's the restaurant, which is Sports and Social.
Haven't been to the Maryland one yet.
No, I haven't been there either yet. But then also they think,
and that was the first one, right?
They just got a license or broke ground or whatever, not breaking ground, but got the go ahead to do a Virginia one. Too.
Wow, nice.
So congratulations to Cordish Gaming.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Going back out to Vegas, we've got a Caesars Reward member getting a $300,000 payday. By the way, $300,000 even payday.
Oh, okay.
On the 5 times play machine at Caesars Palace.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a slot.
Oh, okay. 5 times play.
Yes.
All right.
So $300,000 Caesars Reward member. I wonder what kind of comp points you get for that.
I don't know.
I got to look that up to see how much comp points you get for for any kind of jackpot, really.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, we have all those 3 separate ones. Now we're going into, because we didn't do this last week, we have Jersey jackpots.
Oh, okay. This is your whole list of Jersey jackpots that the the regulators,
Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement.
Yeah, they put it out every 2 weeks. You said
every 2 weeks they update their spreadsheet of jackpots given out by the casinos, online and brick and mortar in New Jersey. They do it every 2 weeks. They do minimum of 50,000.
Okay.
For the sake of this show, I actually just do 100,000.
100,000 and over. That's what you were.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're going to hear right now. So
otherwise, I'd be doing a 2-hour show just reading off the different different jackpots.
I'll be quiet and I'll let you run down the jackpots. Starting when? What?
This is going to go from September 24th to October 9th.
Okay. Well, I'll shut up and I'll let you.
But by the way, before I
off.
begin,
I've
been seeing a lot of DraftKings.com. That online.
Yeah, there was a lot last week too.
There's a lot more.
Oh well.
Here we go. We're going to start.
I'll be quiet and you do it.
September 24th, we have $231,857.50 on FanDuel Online Casino playing NetEnt Divine Fortune. Always see a Divine Fortune.
Yep.
And on the same day, $250,000 on OceanCasinoOnline.com playing Every's Diamond Hearts. We don't see too many Ocean Casino Online jackpots. But
I haven't tried them. I love the physical casino. It's absolutely beautiful.
Physical property is beautiful.
Yeah, but I haven't tried the Ocean Casino Online.
But I think we had an Ocean Casino the last time we did this.
Okay.
I'm starting to see more jackpots from them.
Okay. Well, continue.
September 25th, $553,534.38 on DraftKings.com playing IGT's Mega Jackpots Wheel of Fortune on air. One of the 8 different versions of Wheel of Fortune they have on that site, by the way. And on the same day, $100,000 on CaesarsCasino.com playing 5 treasure slots by Scientific Games. September 28th, $279,000 won on DraftKings.com playing DraftKings Rocket.
Okay.
That's a specific game designed exclusively for the DraftKings Casino.
Yeah, I guess so.
September 29th, $100,060 on HardRockCasino.com playing Scientific Games Jinjai Baoji Endless Treasures. Okay. I am not saying that again, people. And $177,426.80 on Golden Nugget Casino playing Divine Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
September 30th, $105,000 on DraftKings.com playing Evolutions Roulette. There's another DraftKings.com. The Evolution Roulette pays out a lot. They had a lot of between $50,000 and $100,000 jackpots over this time.
I have to check it out.
$111,062.88 on Betfair Casino, Divine Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
October 1st, $570,000 on DraftKings.com, playing Evolution's DraftKings Blackjack 7. We also have 5 jackpots on DraftKings.com.
Wow.
On the same day.
Okay.
Playing Evolution's Roulette. They are $139,500, $139,500. Yes, I entered them twice because there were 2 different jackpots for that.
Okay.
$117,000. There was a $72,000 one and a $63,000 one.
Wow. Okay.
All on DraftKings.com, Evolution Roulette.
Okay.
And we have $111,847.97 at the physical Borgata, Atlantic City, playing Bally Diamond Eternity slot.
Wow.
October 2nd, $140,500 on GoldenNuggetCasino.com, playing IGTs. And again, this was kind of interesting. I think this was just a error on their part. They didn't have a name for the game.
Okay.
But
it was an IGT
IGT
machine.
game.
Okay.
Yes. $100,000 on PlayMGMCasino.com, playing Alchemy Bets, BetMGM Slingo Triple Extreme. That's one of the Slingo brand games that they have, obviously. $100,529 on Bally'sCasino.com, playing NYX's Ultimate Fire Link China Street slot game.
Okay.
By the way, that's our first Bally's Casino one.
Oh, all right.
The online site.
Okay.
October 3rd, we have $107,983.03 at the physical Tropicana in Atlantic City.
Okay.
Playing IGT's Triple Play Poker.
We were just there at
Yes.
Tropicana.
Beautiful
Fun,
sportsbook, too.
Fun place.
$152,000 on DraftKings.com, playing Evolution's first-person Lightning Roulette.
Okay. A lot of roulette this week.
A lot of DraftKings.
Yeah.
October 4th, $100,600 on DraftKings.com, playing Alchemy Bets Slingo, Fire, and Ice. I've actually played that. Not on DraftKings.com, but on another site.
Okay.
Kind of a fun game. I'm not a huge Slingo fan, but there's a lot of people that love playing Slingo.
Yeah, because it pays off, too.
Yeah. October 5th, $100,045 at the physical Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City, playing IGT Spitfire Triple Red Hot Sevens.
Okay.
And finally, October 9th, $130,948.16 at the physical Caesars, playing Bally Locket Link.
Okay.
So that's the rundown for the Jersey jackpots this time of this week here.
Okay.
We got 2 more things to hit. We have a Caesars online sportsbook winner in New York.
All right.
A $55 bet turned into $397,759.58, and it was a football money line bet.
Wow. Okay.
And it was Steelers plus 200, Vikings minus 120, Seahawks plus 115, Colts plus 340, Falcons plus 120, Patriots plus 110, Bengals plus 195, Giants at plus 200, and Jets at plus 240. Just about all underdogs.
Yeah, yeah.
He had one favorite.
That's a gutsy bet. That's a lot of underdogs and money line too.
Well, you know what? Those prices are attractive.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's what he wanted.
And it paid off.
Almost $398,000.
Wow.
And our last story comes out of Michigan. This is a Michigan lottery story of a guy who won the lottery without knowing he won the lottery.
There's a lot of those things.
Not like this one.
Okay, all right. Let's hear it.
He went into the local store, the variety store, to buy his tickets. He does this every week, he says.
Mm-hmm.
He bought, and these are tied into the same jackpot, by the way.
Okay.
He bought 2 fast cash tickets. One was the Doubler Wild Time Progressive ticket, and another one was a Super Lucky Sevens ticket.
Okay.
Now, with these fast cash tickets, the current jackpot is put up on the top of each ticket, so you know what you're playing for.
All right.
So he got these 2 tickets. He saw the jackpot that was up on the sign, so he got the 2 tickets. He started looking at the Doubler Wild Time Progressive ticket, and he looked down at it, and he saw the jackpot had changed. By the time he had bought these tickets, the jackpot had changed.
It got lower?
It was $10,000 instead of what the actual price was, about $300,000.
Wow.
So
did it go lower because he actually won it?
That was the thing
there.
He looked at the one ticket, And he said, why did I even bother buying this ticket? He looked at his other ticket, which was the Super Sevens, and it still had the original jackpot on there, which meant he was the jackpot winner.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
So he actually won.
What a great way to find out.
$299,000 thinking he had actually missed out on winning the jackpot on one other ticket. So
wow, good for him.
But I find that kind of interesting when you see the lottery jackpot on the top of the ticket on one ticket, then you see a different jackpot on the next. I would be
so
thinking
in
the
that
same thing.
instant between the buying of the one ticket and the buying of the second ticket,
right?
He won it. Right.
What must have happened was the Super Lucky Sevens ticket, which had the big jackpot on it, probably came out first. And those numbers happened to win the jackpot. And then the second ticket came out.
Okay.
So he looked at the second ticket first with the different jackpot amount, which threw him off. Then he looked at the other one.
Wow.
And that's where he found out he won almost $300,000.
That's amazing. Good for him.
Yeah. So please check your tickets.
Yeah, right?
Both tickets at the same time. Don't just throw them away. Don't just walk away thinking, why'd you bother playing? But this guy didn't know he was the jackpot winner when he looked at his tickets. That's it for this week's Beatin The House segment. Please keep those press releases coming in. info@turnpikesportsradio.com is the email address to reach us at for the segment of Beatin The House.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.